Latest NBA trades 2026. Every major deal explained. The Memphis Grizzlies land Jeremy Grant from the Portland Trail Blazers. Memphis Grizzlies bring in Chris Murray from the Portland Trail Blazers. Ja Morant joins the Portland Trail Blazers from the Memphis Grizzlies. The Atlanta Hawks land Devin Carter from the Sacramento Kings. The Chicago Bulls bring in Cam Jones from the Indiana Pacers. The Atlanta Hawks welcome Corey Kispert from the Washington Wizards. The Atlanta Hawks add CJ McCollum from the Washington Wizards. Trae Young joins the Washington Wizards from the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks add Jock Landale from the Utah Jazz. Ochai Agbaji joins the Brooklyn Nets from the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors land Chris Paul from the LA Clippers. The Utah Jazz bring in Lonzo Ball from the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Boston Celtics welcome Nikola Vucevic from the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls receive Anthony Simons from the Boston Celtics. The Utah Jazz secure Chris Boucher from the Boston Celtics. The Chicago Bulls sign Gershon Yabusele from the New York Knicks. Dalen Terry heads to the New York Knicks from the Chicago Bulls. The Memphis Grizzlies pick up Eric Gordon from the Philadelphia 76ers. The Atlanta Hawks trade for Jonathan Kuminga from the Golden State Warriors. The Atlanta Hawks land Buddy Hield from the Golden State Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis joins the Golden State Warriors from the Atlanta Hawks. The Dallas Mavericks add A.J. Johnson from the Washington Wizards. The Dallas Mavericks bring in Marvin Bagley III from the Washington Wizards. The Dallas Mavericks welcome Chris Middleton from the Washington Wizards. The Dallas Mavericks pick up Tyus Jones from the Charlotte Hornets. Jaden Hardy heads to the Washington Wizards from the Dallas Mavericks. The Washington Wizards receive D'Angelo Russell from the Dallas Mavericks. Dante Exum joins the Washington Wizards from the Dallas Mavericks. The Washington Wizards trade for Anthony Davis from the Dallas Mavericks. The Charlotte Hornets add Malachi Branham from the Washington Wizards. The LA Clippers land Benedict Mathurin from the Indiana Pacers. The LA Clippers bring in Isaiah Jackson from the Indiana Pacers. Kobe Brown joins the Indiana Pacers from the LA Clippers. The Indiana Pacers welcome Ivica Zubac from the LA Clippers. The Atlanta Hawks pick up Gabe Vincent from the Los Angeles Lakers. Luke Kennard heads to the Los Angeles Lakers from the Atlanta Hawks. The Chicago Bulls secure Rob Dillingham from the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Chicago Bulls receive Leonard Miller from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Julian Phillips moves to the Minnesota Timberwolves from the Chicago Bulls. The Minnesota Timberwolves land Ayo Dosunmu from the Chicago Bulls. The Toronto Raptors add Trace Jackson Davis from the Golden State Warriors. The New Orleans Pelicans welcome Dalen Terry from the New York Knicks. Jose Alvarado heads to the New York Knicks from the New Orleans Pelicans. The Chicago Bulls bring in Nick Richards from the Phoenix Suns. The Charlotte Hornets pick up Ousmane Dieng from the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Milwaukee Bucks secure Nigel Hayes-Davis from the Phoenix Suns. Cole Anthony joins the Phoenix Suns from the Milwaukee Bucks. The Phoenix Suns retain Amir Coffey. The Boston Celtics trade for Josh Minott from the Brooklyn Nets.
The Brooklyn Nets land Hunter Tyson from the Denver Nuggets. The Charlotte Hornets bring in Xavier Tillman from the Boston Celtics. The Oklahoma City Thunder add Mason Plumlee from the Charlotte Hornets. The Cleveland Cavaliers trade for James Harden from the LA Clippers. Darius Garland joins the LA Clippers from the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Oklahoma City Thunder welcome Jared McCain from the Philadelphia 76ers. The Charlotte Hornets pick up Tyus Jones from the Orlando Magic. The Chicago Bulls secure Colin Sexton from the Charlotte Hornets. Kobe White heads to the Charlotte Hornets from the Chicago Bulls. The Utah Jazz receive Vince Williams Jr. from the Memphis Grizzlies. The Utah Jazz land John Conchar from the Memphis Grizzlies. The Utah Jazz bring in Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Memphis Grizzlies. Walter Clayton Jr. joins the Memphis Grizzlies from the Utah Jazz. Taylor Hendricks heads to the Memphis Grizzlies from the Utah Jazz. The Memphis Grizzlies welcome Georges Niang from the Utah Jazz. The Memphis Grizzlies add Kyle Anderson from the Utah Jazz. The Chicago Bulls trade for Mike Conley from the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Chicago Bulls secure Jaden Ivey from the Detroit Pistons. Kevin Huerter joins the Detroit Pistons from the Chicago Bulls. The Cleveland Cavaliers pick up Keon Ellis from the Sacramento Kings. The Cleveland Cavaliers welcome Dennis Schroeder from the Sacramento Kings. The Chicago Bulls receive Dario Saric from the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings land DeAndre Hunter from the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Atlanta Hawks bring in Duop Reith from the Portland Trail Blazers. Vit Krejci heads to the Portland Trail Blazers from the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Basket Central for the latest NBA trades and basketball updates.